My name is Alexi Brooks. I use they, them pronouns, and I live and work in Menominee in Wisconsin. One of the things that I do is organize with Bridge the Divide, teaching people about Final Five voting. What I'd like to talk to you all about is how I got connected with Grow in the first place, and specifically about the Grassroots School that I attended this past January. So I'd like each of us to take a moment and just think about how each of us got started organizing. So just think about that for a moment. What got you excited? What got you doing this kind of work? For some of us, that's probably the same thing that connected you to Grow, and that's amazing. For me, my story goes back to about a decade ago, fighting for workers' rights in Madison. Most of my organizing work has been through labor organizing specifically, first with the Teaching Assistants Association, again in Madison, more recently up in Menominee with the faculty and academic staff labor union Stout United. You may have noticed labor organizing is having a bit of a renaissance lately. We love to see it. Unfortunately, I'm in public education in Wisconsin, and here it's still very much an uphill battle. I love what I do, my coworkers, we love what we do, but pretty much everyone's overworked, pretty much everyone's underpaid. It sucks. Two real quick examples from some of the things that I've been running into lately. My department secretary, every year the administration asks her to take on more and more duties, but they're not actually increasing her pay to match. And some of my teaching staff colleagues, on the very first day of the semester, the administration tried to cut their pay because their classes, which they had been assigned, had not filled up as expected with students. That's the kind of stuff we're dealing with. So union organizing in Wisconsin, it can get a little depressing. And so when a colleague of mine found out that there was a local grassroots organization teaching people about Final Five voting in a park in town, a few of us decided we'd go check it out. We'd get a breath of fresh air, metaphorically speaking. That was my introduction to Grow. And then when Grow held Grassroots School later that year, we sent 3 people from our union to attend, including myself. And I will say, we did not know what to expect. At this point, I can say I've been to a number of organizer trainings over the years. By far, the best one was Grassroots School, no question. A few things about it: it was fast, real fast-paced, but not rushed, which if you've been to other organizing trainings is quite a feat. It was intense, but never stressful. And one thing that really stands out in my memory is that in a decade of organizing, Grassroots School was the first time that anyone ever asked me to sit down and tell my story. And that's kind of remarkable. My story is ongoing. I'm still learning skills like how to tell my story, as you can see right now. And I'm still looking ahead to chalking up a win for workers at Stout, still looking ahead to getting that Final Five bill passed and getting that for our state. But it's thanks to Grow and thanks to the Grassroots School that I feel like I have more tools than I've ever had before.